Stampers, Deb Valder here, your Fun Stampers Journey Coach, and today I'm going to show you a vintage cards that I did in one of my classes. They absolutely loved it, and I wanted to share it with you today. It's a very simple card, very reproducible. I just love it. The dimensions will be over on my blog, so hop on over to that. Also, if you are new to my videos, I want you to take and hit the subscribe button down below, and next to the subscribe button there's a little bell. Click on that little bell and you will be notified every time I do a new video. I just want to make sure that you don't miss anything that I'm doing, and tonight, like I said, I am going to be doing this beautiful vintage card that's super easy. Alright, so let's bring in our pieces right here, and I'm going to start with my oatmeal cookie, and that is this top layer right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn it, and I'm going to stamp the word Merry Christmas. Now I think this is a very vintage looking Merry Christmas. Let me show you where it comes from. It comes from the Herald Angels, and it's just a beautiful, beautiful stamp set, but that's where the words came from. And then I am also using the Dashing Deer die set. Now you're probably wondering where this is. It comes from one of our mini catalogs, and it's called the Journey Holidays catalog. It's good until December 2017, so you'll want to hurry up and get it. Now it is a Hostess exclusive benefit, so you do want to make sure that you put in a qualifying order, and you can get this deer die for just $4.95, and it has 3 pieces to it. It's absolutely gorgeous. Alright, and as you can see, and I've used this in other videos, so make sure you check that out. It's in the Journey Holidays catalog, but it is a Hostess benefit. Alright, so let's just take and ink this up with our black licorice ink, and I'm going to just stamp it over on the side. Alright, so let me see. I'm going to take and do it just about here. And I love our blocks because they just line up everything so nicely. Alright, so there's that. I'm done with my black licorice ink. And now what I want to do, actually I want to take and bring in a scrap piece of paper, and I want to do the ribbon. What do I mean by that? Our ribbon that I'm using is our black gingham ribbon. It's black and white. I didn't like the white on here because there's no white in this card. So what I did was I cut my strips, and I ended up using the my dauber and my oatmeal cookie ink. So that's going to match my paper. Alright, so I'm going to take my little dauber. I'm actually using the bigger one. I'm using my oatmeal ink, and I'm just inking up the dauber. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to color the ribbon. Alright, now you want to make sure you get it a little bit darker than you want, because when it dries, and yes, this is wet, but when it dries, you want to make sure that it's dark enough, because it does lighten up. Alright, and then when you go to do it, it does it on both sides. You see it kind of soaks right in, so it doesn't even matter, you know, that you don't have to do the second side. Alright, so let's take this. I'm going to set it aside just to dry. You can also hit it with the heat gun, and when you do that, it dries a lot faster. Alright, so let's get ready and put the rest of the card together. So let me bring that back in there. I'm going to take my card base, and I am going to, no I'm not either, I'm going to take my layer right here, and I'm going to attach my oatmeal cookie piece right here. Alright, and then let's just do that with my Easy Glide. Remember, when you use Easy Glide, you want to go very, very lightly. The lighter you go, the better it is. Alright. Alright, now we're just going to add that layer, and I do cut out the center so that I can save paper and bulk. You don't want too much bulk on your cards, or you're going to end up paying more postage. Alright, the next layer that I'm going to do is just this little strip, and like I said, I have all the dimensions over on my blog, so if you want to take and hop on over there, you can. Alright, so let me just grab that. Now I'm going to take this piece right here and add that. Okay, leaving just a little bit over on the side here. A little bit of my oatmeal cookie over there on the side. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add my reindeer, which is right here, and I'm going to add that with our pop dots. So I'm going to grab my little foam squares, and I'm going to grab my medium foam squares. I'm just going to take and put one big one right there, a little one there, and a little one right up here on his head. You don't have to worry about his legs. they're gonna hold up. All right, so let's do that, and then we'll add him to the top of the card. Like I said, this is such a fast card. If you want to do a bunch of these, just cut out all the reindeers. Now this is done with our mirror paper. The mirror paper is simply gorgeous, and I'm just going to add him right here. All right, and then the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in my Easy Glide, and I'm just going to add a strip here on the back so that I can add my ribbon. Okay, so I'm just going to lay this over here like this, kind of place it where you want it, and then just throw it over here on the back. So I'm just going to lay it down there. Got my Easy Glide on the back. Alrighty. Okay, now what we're going to do is add that to our base card with our Easy Glide. And we should be just about done, except for just one little piece. All right, so I've got this piece down here. Now what I'm going to do is just tie my knot on there, and that was with the other piece that we colored and dried, and just tie this in a knot like that, and trim it off with our Grand Pro shears. Alrighty, and that is our card for today. Isn't that super fast? Oh no, one more thing. I almost forgot the cutest part of it all. These are our little bows. I'm going to show you where they are in our catalog because they are absolutely adorable. They are in, actually, this is our Journey Holidays catalog again, and they are literally in the Halloween section right here. All right, so it's on page 16 of the Journey Holidays catalog, and they're adorable. They're absolutely adorable. Already, the bows are already done for you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add that with one of my Journey dots right here, okay? So I'm just going to take one of these and add it to my little bow, and the little bow is going to go right here on his neck. Isn't that so cute? Look at that. I love it. I absolutely love it. I hope you did too. And like I said, this is such an easy card. I love it. If you have any questions, you know how to get a hold of me. You take care and have a super day. Thank you.